Good morning. I love grits. And I'm out of cheese, so I had a Kraft macaroni and cheese box, and I opened up the cheese powder, put a little in my grits. It's a good substitute in case you never knew that. And so this is my second breakfast. I went back to sleep after Zachary made me some scrambled eggs and jelly toast. First, shoot. I had something to say, and now I done forgot because I was excited about these grits. I had a dream about my granddaddy Cooper last night that passed away, which I was talking about him yesterday. I talk about my grandmama, my granddaddy, my Mimi, my grandma Sandra. Mimi is Grandma Sandra, and my Uncle Artie. I talk about them every single day. I say their names out loud every single day. I have since every day that when each one passed. But yesterday, because Valentine's Day is coming up, and my granddaddy Cooper passed away on February 10th. And then my grandmama Cooper passed away a year later on February 14th on Valentine's Day. It's the hardest day for me. Mimi passed away September 30th. And Uncle Artie's, I can't even say it out loud because I just can't right now. His was so unexpected. I try not to. And it's not that I try and focus on the dates that they died, the dates that their spirits moved on. Because, like I said, they are with me so much. But anyways, the funny, I don't know why I say this funny thing, but the most magnificent thing is, I was talking about my granddaddy Cooper and how he used to get me a rose every Valentine's Day. And he's passed away, so, you know, I'm really particular about who gives me roses, you know. I love roses, but they have to mean something, you know. They can't just be like, oh, here's a rose. Because I feel like that's disgraceful to my granddaddy. But there's peanut butter stuck to my nightstand from last night. Eat peanut butter and crackers in my sleep. Anyways, I had a dream about my granddaddy Cooper last night, but I'm a lucid dreamer. I don't know if you know what that is, but that means, like, there are sometimes when I dream, I'm fully aware that I'm dreaming. And, like, for example, I had one about my grandmama Cooper one time, and I was living in her house after she had passed when I had this dream. And anyways, she was standing at the kitchen sink in the dream, and I remember going in the kitchen and being like, hey, grandmama, what you gonna cook and stuff. And then I would go up, and I'm standing beside her at the kitchen sink, right? And I'm like, wait a second, you're not here, grandmama. Like, you passed away, you know? And I'm dreaming right now because you're not here. And she was like, I am here with you, Amy. And I just remember hugging her, and she was like, this is our time together in your dreams. Whenever I'm not here, I'll meet you in your dreams when you need to see me. And loved it. And I cried when I would go because I was like, no, I'm not done hugging her. So last night I had a dream with my granddaddy, and I was at a USC basketball game. And I remember looking up in the crowd at the top, and I saw my granddaddy Cooper sitting there. Running down the sideline, you know, and I go up the stairs, and I took the wrong set of stairs. It was the wrong station, so I run back down, and I run back down this way, down the sideline, and then I run up those stairs, and I picked the right stairs, and I got to him, and he was like, you want to come home with Granddaddy tonight? I was like, yes, sir, I do. I miss you so much. He was like, okay. And I was like, where's Grandmama? He was like, she's not here with me this time, but he was like, I want to sleep in our bed. Well, you know, talk about him in my grandmama's bed. And it was their bed, but it wasn't their room that I remember, you know, or the comforter. But I totally see my Grandmama Cooper picking out this comforter bed set. He said, you sleep on this side right where your Grandmama Dean slept, and I'm going to sleep on this side. I said, okay, Granddaddy. And I was like, he said, I heard you praying for me yesterday. And he said, and I heard you talking to God, telling him that you just wish that you could see me, which is true. I literally was like, you know, and then he said, and I heard you talking to me. Because I was like, this particular day, I was like, Granddaddy, I wish you were still here. Because I don't have anybody. I don't have no family that talks to me anymore that really has nothing to do with me. I don't have any friends. I'm solo dolo. And I'm okay with that. You know, even in my relationship, it ain't no relationship. Like, he even refers to himself as my roommate. Because he knows that that's what we are. Like, he don't want me to be with nobody else. And he would never say that out loud to anybody, but we don't have a relationship. It's not, you know, I love him dearly. Just like any person I've ever been with, any friend I've ever had, anybody I've ever said I love you to was so genuine and still stands true to this day. There's nothing that I know that it can turn off love that I have for people. Anyway, so in my dream, Granddaddy was like, I know that you needed to see me because you can't see me no more. So I came to see you in the dream. And he was like, and I called him Goon Daddy when he was alive. I was the only one. I'd be like, hey, Goon Daddy. And anyways, he said, he called me sugar and sweetheart. And I remember him pulling me up into his arms, and he was like, come here, sugar. Come give Goon Daddy a hug. And I did, and he smelled just like he did when he was here. He smelled like gasoline from like putting it in the lawnmower, because he worked outside every day he was off. And he stayed in the yard, but he smelled like gasoline and peppermints. So I was just really thankful for that dream, because it's like I feel alone, like here. And I feel alone pretty much in every stinking capacity outside of my babies, inside my Bella. You know, they're with me. But that's about it. And I'm just thankful for those dreams, that I'm aware that they're a dream. And they know that I'm aware that it's a dream in the dream. You know, I know it sounds kind of for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. You know, but lucid dreaming is a thing. It's a science thing. You can Google it, I'm sure. But yeah, and in my dream, he's like, Goon Daddy heard you, and he said, I came down to this basketball game. I knew you was going to be here, and we're going to go back to the house. And he's like, I'm going to cook up something to eat for us, and you're going to come and you're going to sleep down beside Goon Daddy, just like you did when you was little. And I was like, okay. And crawled up in the bed, and I woke up. I put too much salt in this batch. Anyways, have a great day. I'm still in me jammies. They're cute though. Boop, boop. That's when I was a cheerleader.